In 1993, a Spokane man drove across the country to pick up a fire truck he won for $20 so the local fire department could use it to train their explorers. Now, more than 2 decades later, Ron Bear is sending his beloved engine to his hometown of Rheems, Pennsylvania, and it leaves tomorrow. KXLY's Allie Norton was able to go for one last ride in it, and she is working for you tonight, live in the studio. Allie, why does he have to send it back?
Christy, Ron Bear says that he just can't afford it anymore. When the Spokane Fire Department was using it to train their explorers, they were paying for maintenance. That was 10 years ago, so it's been just sitting around since. Bear decided last summer that it's time to send it home. 21 years ago, Ron Bear made the trip of his life, a cross-country haul from New England to his new home in Spokane, all 3,000 miles of it in a fire truck.
How many people can say they've seen the United States from the inside of a fire engine?
The trip wasn't easy. The vehicle topped off at 55 miles per hour and got 9 miles to the gallon.
I drove it. It took me 2 weeks. I drove 200 miles a day because I didn't want to. Well, this thing wasn't made to run on the highway. It was made to go 5 blocks and put a fire out.
2 decades later, Bear is getting ready to send what he calls his mistress back to Rheems, Pennsylvania, where their relationship first started.
I drove it to fires when I was in my 20s.
The truck became his in 1990 when the department decided to raffle it off instead of selling or trading it in. Ron bought 4 tickets for $5 a pop.
A couple months later, they pulled my name out of the hat and said, "You can come and get your old fire engine."
The engine, which the department paid roughly $25,000 for, was Bear's for only $20. But 3 years later, in 1993, Bear ran into a problem. He and his then wife were moving to Spokane. The truck would stay on the East Coast. However, after chatting with the Spokane fire chief, Bear found himself driving the truck cross-country so it could be used to train fire explorers here locally.
This is the best way to see America. A fire engine, the mountains, and it creates a lot of revival in my ears.
Now, 21 years later, the truck will make the trip again, this time on a flatbed.
It's time to, it's just time to let go of it. And it really does make me feel good to seeing it go back where it came from.
And Bear is hoping to see it again. He hopes that his grandkids will move to the East Coast, that they can take Grandpa to go see his old toy. And the truck will leave tomorrow from Spokane's Firehouse on Perry tomorrow at 10 a.m. Reporting in the studio tonight, I'm Allie Norton, KXLY 4 News.